Well, welcome to Life with Nana. I'm Nana and I'm so glad you're here today. Today we are going to be in the kitchen and we're just going to be what we like to call piddling around. We're making some bread dough, so I'm sure you can hear the bread machine going off back there. I like to make my dough in that because I can put it in there and I can just forget it when it gets to the point that I'm ready to either make a loaf of bread or making some buns like I'm going to do today. Then I take it out and form that, and I'll bring you back and show you that part too. So I was making me some tea, a little ginger and honey tea. So we're gonna put a pot roast in the crock pot, and I want to brown the sides of it. So I'm gonna get where is my oil? Here it is, sitting right there beside me. And I've got a chuck roast. I'm telling you guys what, I can't wait until we can raise our own beef because beef is just so expensive in the stores. So put it on there. We're just going to let it brown on both sides, and then we're going to put it in the crock pot, and we're going to put it on low and slow and let it cook all day today. Okay. That looks nice. And once I get it in my crock pot, I'm going to season it up, and we are going to have some yummy roast beef sandwiches for supper tonight, and hopefully we'll have some leftovers for tomorrow. So there's my tea. Ginger lemon. That's very good, very tasty. Ooh. That piece of beef's trying to get back at me. I want this side just a little bit browner. And then we're going to move over to the crock pot. I hope the bread machine's not making too much noise. But I wanted to get this in the crock pot so I could get it going. And we're going to be working on some other stuff in the kitchen today. And I'll show you what it's going to look like because I'm excited about this. I've got my crock pot. I'm just going to put this in the crock pot. I'm going to cut up an onion. I'm going to slice this relatively thin. This is probably going to cook away, and it'll just be in there, and it'll be so yummy. And I'm going to add a can of French onion soup that I happen to have that I bought at the store. And it was in my food stores, and I haven't used it, so keep your fingers kind of curled backwards so you don't cut yourself. I'm going to cut this relatively thin. Papa doesn't like big chunks. All right, so I have a can of French onion soup, and we're just going to add that to this. And I also have some beef broth, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that in here. We're going to add a little salt, not a lot, probably about a teaspoon. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of garlic powder. We're going to put this in the crock pot. And we're going to turn this on. And I'll turn it on high till it gets hot. And then I'll turn it down onto low. Look at that, how gorgeous. It comes out so easy. I love, love, love this bread machine. Okay. So I'm going to make like hoagie style rolls. And I'm just going to give this a quick knead. It doesn't need much. All right, so I'd like to get like maybe 8 of these. I might not get that many since we're doing a bigger roll. So let's see. Let's try 4 and see what we've got there. Okay. So I just want these rolled, kind of formed into what kind of looks like a hoagie style roll. I'm going to put them over here. This does not have to be perfect. This is rustic home cooking, and it does not have to be perfect. The more you do this, the better you get. And also, the more you do this, the more you realize your family doesn't care if it's perfect. All they care about is good food on the table, and it doesn't have to be perfect. They're not going to be the same exact size. Sometimes they don't want to cooperate with you. So we're just going to roll this out. Okay. I'm going to put a towel over these, and I'm going to, if this is just a cheesecloth, and I'm going to put them over by the stove so that they can rise for about 30 minutes. Okay, so we've got our roast beef here, and I'm going to take it out. It is really cooked tender. Look at that. And I'm just going to shred some of this because I'm going to make a sandwich with part of it. I've got my oven on broil, and I have my hoagie roll that we made earlier. We're going to take, I'll get a spoon. Want just a little bit of this gravy on here. And we're going to add our roast beef. Doesn't that look good? And then I'm going to put a little Parmesan cheese on it, and I'm going to toast it. And I think it's just going to be phenomenal. Woo! Okay. Did y'all hear the smoke alarm going off? I had the parchment paper too close to the rack, and it caused the smoke alarm to go off if you heard that. But anyway, look at this. Isn't this wonderful? We're going to have this for supper with some chips, and it is going to be fantastic. May get a fork and get a little taste with the cheese. That's going to be fantastic with the bread. Mmm. Mmm. So good. Let me show you what I did. Uh-oh. Everything's fine. I'm sorry if the smoke alarm went off. We have been in the kitchen all day cooking, and I decided at the last minute that I would caramelize some onions, and I didn't think you guys would care anything about seeing me cut up onions, so I got them cut up, and I've got them in my big pan here, so I'm going to tilt this down and show it to you. And we're going to add some salt to these to help bring the get the liquid coming out of the onion. It'll draw that liquid right out. And we're going to just keep stirring these, and we're going to have some with our supper tonight, and we're going to have, and hopefully I'll have some. This looks like a lot, and it is a lot. It's a whole bag plus about 4 onions. And I didn't look before I went to the store, and I bought a bag of onions. So when I got home, I found onions that I already had that I need, and so now I had to do something with them. And as you know, our theme for this year is to not waste food, and I love caramelized onions. So I thought, well, I'll just get this going, and while we're waiting on supper to finish up, we will get these caramelized. And what we don't eat tonight we will put in bags and put them in the freezer, and we'll use them a different time. So I turned it up pretty high because I want to get it going, and then I'm going to turn it back down low. And it's just we're just going to go low and slow and let this, they're going to get a really beautiful color, and they're going to turn sweet and awesome. This is not by any means a hard thing to do, but it is something that I like to do in a big batch like this because and I have some in the freezer and I don't have to, step on my feet and all that. Uh, Caramelizing onions every single time I would like to have some. There's a lot of times when I would really like to have some and I just think, do I want to go through that? No, really don't. So this is going to be really good. These are looking really great. I love the way onions smell when they're cooking down like this. And you can see a lot of that juice is already cooked out. And a little piece of skin right there. I want to get that off. It's onion skin. I really don't want that in there. Let's get rid of that. Okay, we're almost there. Look how much this shrank down. I'd like to get them a little browner. I absolutely love these. These are so good. But they need a little more salt. Doesn't that look good? Okay, I think these are almost ready, and Papa and I are definitely ready to eat supper and sit down in our chairs. Remember, we have our onions done. They smell wonderful. We're going to get these put in some Ziploc bags, and we are going to get these put in the freezer. And I like to just flatten them out like that because that makes them easier to thaw. So, I'm hoping I can get 2 bags to go in the freezer, and then we'll have some to eat with our supper tonight. So I hope you had a good time today with our roast beef sandwiches and cooking these onions and just getting some things done around here in the kitchen, piddling around with me. Remember that Nana loves you. Nana is so proud of you. And I hope that you'll come back again and see me next time. So have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next one. And you always have a friend here. Okay, hi guys. I have been looking at our the feedback from YouTube where they show you who's watching your videos and who's subscribing and all that kind of stuff. And I saw that About 80% of you guys who are watching my videos are not subscribed. Go over and hit that subscribe button. And if you like the content, hit that bell notification and you'll be notified each time that we upload a video. It really would help me and our channel, and I really would appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everything that you do, every like, every comment, every share. Every time someone subscribes, you become a part of my family and my community, and I love that. And so I hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel, and remember that I love you so much. See you on the next one.